I get quite a few queries about how can I make money online with SEO, but I've got no budget to actually invest. Now, of course, that's a tough position that most of us start in. Now, first of all, obviously go through my YouTube channel. I've done hundreds of videos going through really open, in-depth tutorials, which really do tell you everything you need to know. But of course, we all want that next hack, that next shortcut. So what I'm going to give you today really is probably one of the easiest ways I've certainly found just to get that initial bit of income coming in, which might lead towards quitting your day job and having resource to invest in scaling. Now, I highly recommend actually doing software reviews using YouTube. Now, in the past, I've recommended doing software reviews as affiliate blogs because software products tend to have really good affiliate commissions. So most people start off with Amazon and they're promoting lawnmowers, whatever, and they might make $5 to $10 per sale. But realistically, it's not actually that much. And most people don't even go for high ticket options. They'll go for best coffee machines, something like that, best kettles, and they'll be looking at a couple of dollars per sale. Whereas with software, you're typically looking at about a 30% commission rate, and often that's recurring. So a lot of these software products are about $50 per month. So you'll then get 30% of that $50 every single month that person remains a customer. So a lot of my most profitable affiliate partnerships have been with software. The challenge we have, especially now, is that a lot of these software reviews are actually dominated by really big software review sites. So we've got Capterra, DR90, getapp.com, DR84, Trustpilot, G2. So it's actually really difficult to get into these kinds of search results. So I've had websites in the past that perform very well, but it's not really something I'm focusing on now. However, what you find with these software reviews is a lot of them actually have videos on page one. So if we look at, as an example, this is just one I pulled out of my head, Synthesia review. This is to create AI avatars. Yes, we've got some of these big websites at the top, but we've also got YouTube videos on page one. And you can see these are actually ranking on Google. This one's getting 900 visitors a month, 175 visitors per month. Because the fact is YouTube videos get a bit of an unfair advantage because for one thing, it's kind of parasite SEO. They're YouTube's a DR99 site. It's also a Google-owned website, so they do tend to rank very well. But also a lot of search results actually have a video pack, which quite often is very high up. If we look at something like Synthesia tutorial, we'll probably find, yes, we have a video pack right at the top of page one. So you can go through these software products. The great thing about them is to test them out, you can normally get a free trial that's fine and you can have a really good look around. So set up a screen recorder, go through the software and try and figure it out. Then you want to software product name and search for their affiliate program. Synthesia works. This is $160 per customer. So 20% commission rate. So that looks really good. This is a really good example. So we thought Synthesia review. There were big websites at the top, but there were YouTube videos on page one. So then I'd literally sign up for a free trial and start going through it, review it as a user, because that's what ultimately people want. I find you do tend to stammer around a bit because you've not rehearsed it. There's always that temptation to get really good at it and then do the review. But generally, I think there's value in doing that sort of first, almost like an unboxing video. So you've got no prior knowledge. Let's see how easy it is to use from that so that people can get the idea that if they were to do that, then they'd also have a very good chance of being able to understand it. So this is exactly what I did, in this case with an AI text-to-video creator. Now, it's not there anymore, but for a long time, there was a video pack right at the top here, and I was able to get my video to number one. This was entirely faceless, so I had my voice, but it didn't have anything else. If you really don't want your voice on the internet, you can, of course, just write a blog post and have an AI read out your review whilst you just record a screen share of you clicking around the software. But I would say that's probably more work. I just do a really simple screen share and talk your way through it. So that review ranked number one for a very long time. It only took me an hour to do. Literally went through the software step by step, how I use it, gave an overall impression. But crucially, early on, I kept on referring to click the link in the description because that's the link to the free trial. So that's what we have here. Now you can see this video has had 8,200 views, 41 subscribers. These are all legit, 82 likes. And that's the only video on this channel, really. So I literally just set up this video and left it and got it to number one. And so in that time, that video has made $700 in affiliate commissions, many of which are still coming in. Even though that video is no longer at the top of page one, I still have referrals paying me every month. So if we go through loads of cancellations, but we've got active subscription. Now, I was once at a conference and I saw a talk of someone who basically taught this strategy. He had a high ticket coaching program where he'd charge you $2,000 to teach you this. And what they said was, first of all, you don't even need to use the software. He would quite often just scroll down the sales page, basically reading off the sales page, and would then rank that video. I don't really recommend that. You can very easily go the extra mile and actually do a really good quality review. And then he'd have what's called a lead magnet. So you want to encourage people to give you their email address. So come up with some sort of cheat sheet, some sort of giveaway that you can offer to your people, maybe a webinar or a more in-depth tutorial of the software, something like that, and encourage them to sign up for that. And then each day, send them an email with all of your software reviews. And what that will do will get the engagement up on all your YouTube videos. So one person watches one YouTube video, signs up to your mailing list, and they'll then get sent 10 other of your videos, and all those videos will start to trend. Now, that's one method. That's a good sort of white hat clean method of doing that. But what I prefer to do is use CTR manipulation. So there's a video on my channel of CTR Booster that, funnily enough, ranks #1 on YouTube. And what CTR Booster basically does is it will search your keyword for your YouTube video, click on your YouTube video, and just watch it on repeat, because you want to get that watch time. Now, you need to use proxies. So I recommend using the proxies provided by Turboware, who are the creators of CTR Booster. I'll leave all these as links in the description below. You can probably see what I'm doing here based on what I've told you. But if you click below, you'll get CTR Booster plus Turboware proxies. And you basically want to set it up so if your video is 10 minutes long, but for 500 times, you want that robot maybe 30 to 50 times per day to search the name of your software, click on your video, and watch that video through to the end. So that way, YouTube sees you've got this incredible engagement and watch time and boosts your video higher up. So here's what that actually looks like. I've got it on a virtual private server. So I just use Contavo. They'll do a virtual private server for about $10, $15 per month. And you can just install Windows on it, then download CTR Booster. And I'm using the YouTube rank. This is my video on topical authority. So I put in a link to the YouTube video there. I put in relevant keywords that might allow people to find this video there. Total visits, I'll do 300. It depends how competitive it is. If this were a really big competitive keyword, I'd probably do 500 to 1,000 total visits. Daily visits, I'd recommend about 50. So we do between 40 and 60. And then duration of target URL, this is currently set to between 300 and 400. You basically want a random amount that's roughly the length of the video. And what you'll find with that proxy is that changes its IP address every 30 minutes. So as far as YouTube sees, you've just got all these people, different IP addresses on 4G mobile proxies, watching your video right the way through to the end, and that will allow that video to blow up. That's exactly what I did here. And even now, if we search AI review on YouTube, I think it still ranks pretty well. So I've got a sponsored ad at the top.